Friends, I love war. I love holocausts. I love blitzkriegs. I love defensive lines. I love sieges, charges. I love mop-up operations and retreats. Wars across prairies, in streets, in trenches, in frozen tundras, through deserts, on the sea, in the air. I love every act of war that could occur upon this earth. I love to blast the enemy to smithereens with artillery salvos that thunder across the lines of battle. My heart leaps with joy whenever a soldier is tossed high into the air and cut to pieces by well-placed sniper rounds. And there is nothing like a tank operator using a Tiger 88 to destroy enemy tanks. And the feeling that comes when a soldier runs screaming from his blazing tank, only to be mowed down by heavy machine gun fire, is such an exquisite feeling. Like when ranks of infantry brandish their bayonets, rushing into the enemy line. It fills my heart with joy to see a fresh recruit stabbing over and over into the bloated chest of a long-dead enemy. The sight of deserters being strung up from street lamps is an irresistible pleasure, and there is nothing more arousing than the sounds made by prisoners of war, dropping like flies, screaming in agony as they're cut down by ear-piercing schmeisers. When a band of pitiful resistance fighters makes its last stand with nothing but small arms, only to have its city crushed block by block by 4.8-ton bomb shells, I'm in ecstasy. I love when my forces are ravaged by a Russian armored division. It's so sad to see towns and villages that are supposed to be defended at all costs being laid to waste, its women and children being raped and killed. I love to be squashed under the heel of the British and American war machines. The humiliation as my men crawl around like vermin, ducking the fighter bombers flying overhead. Gentlemen, all I ask for is war. A war beyond any other that man's history has ever known. Gentlemen, I ask you now as fellow brothers in arms, what is it that you really want? Do you wish for further war as I do? Do you wish for a merciless, bloody war? A war whose fury is built upon iron and lightning and fire? Do you wish for war to sweep in like a tempest, leaving nothing, even for ravens, to scavenge from this earth? Very well. Then war you shall have. We are a clenched fist, ready to strike down all who oppose us with our might. But for us, after wallowing in the darkness for over half a century, a simple, ordinary war will no longer be sufficient. We need a massive war. A war unlike any other. A war that would make hell itself tremble. We are but a single battalion, the remnants of a long-defeated force, numbering only 1,000. But I believe in each of you old warriors is equal to 1,000 of their sickly, soft children. We represent a force that can easily defeat 1,000,001 men. It is time to awake those who sent us screaming into oblivion and who now lie sleeping. Let us drag them out of bed by the hair and remind them of who we are. We will remind them of what it feels like to live in fear. We will remind them of the sound our jackboots make against their throats. We will remind them that there are more things between heaven and hell than are dreamt of in their philosophy. Our battalion of 1,000 soldiers is going to burn this world down to ash. Soon, my friends, Europe's charred remains will illuminate the night sky. I have brought you all back, just as I promised I would. Back to our favorite battlefield. Back to our beloved war. At last, the sea line has crossed the ocean and is now heading up the hill. Attention, all soldiers of the Millennium Battalion. This is a message from your commander. Friends, let's bring them hell.